This is a pretty cool tool. It's for the Mercedes-Benz injector. Such tight clearance between the firewall and the cylinder head. It's hard to get a slide hammer into them because they get stuck. These injectors sometimes get really stuck. We'll see how lucky I get. This is literally my first try. Easy. Now after you use the slide hammer, you got the injector holes. A lot of times these injectors come with these copper washers. They sometimes get stuck in the valley and you got to use a pick to pick them out because of how much carbon gets built up. If the carbon seal fails, you're going to have a hell of a time, because sometimes that involves recutting a seal seat or even boring the well all the way down with a cleaning burr and a special adapter plate that actually holds it in place so it's perfectly straight into each cylinder injector hole. Duráky dělají dva raz. It means stupid people do it twice. So just be careful, take your time, make sure that you are familiar with how to take off these fuel rail return lines before going into it. On these tabs, and then you take a pry bar and you pull up with this slide hammer after you get the fuel rails out of the way, and the little bolts that hold it down out. Because you don't want to break those. If you can reuse them, you know, these trying to save money, right, if you're fixing it yourself. So lubricate all the O-rings. There's one right here we're missing, so our shop owner is ordering this O-ring. It didn't come with the new injector, so I'm waiting for that. It'll be here around 2 o'clock. It's early morning, so once I get that, I'll be doing the install. But in the meantime, I'll clean that up and then probably work on that turd. Just in time. I got the O-rings on right here. I was getting a little impatient, so I took out my Viton O-ring and found some that were pretty damn close. I took one off of the old injector to measure it to see the difference. And these are Viton once again, which are really great materials, but just a slight difference. It's slightly fatter. Only a dialed caliper would be able to measure it, so I'm not using those. And just in time, the Volkswagen parts delivery guy came by and saved the day with some new O-rings. So I looped them up with dielectric grease. You're supposed to use a ceramic grease, technically, but all the fittings, all the O-rings have to be looped up just so it all goes together nicely. Loop up these with the dielectric grease so it slides through real nice, and yeah, from there just pretty much assemble it. But to block off for each one of these cylinders, we can see how clean everything is after I ran the brush through it. Pretty clean. I'm gonna blow it out and use some brake clean one more time just for safekeep, and pull all the brass plugs out and install the injectors. Thing I forgot to say is install these O-rings last. So you got to put that faceplate over it first. all these bolts right here. These nuts, I'm sorry, tension nuts for all the injectors. Once they're installed, they are torqued to 89 inch-pounds. And make sure you kind of just, you know, thread this one down all the way, thread this one down all the way until it gets a little bit tight, all the way through, and then kind of evenly tension each nut to 89 inch-pounds. Now the covers with these Allens, or some of them have Torx, are at 46 inch-pounds. Now with my scanner put in, I've been putting in the values for each injector. I am now at cylinder 3, and I took pictures just for it to be a little bit easier. But the stored value was this for cylinder 3, which is what I marked right here. It said cylinder 3 was 7 RRX3 SH, and that's the new cylinder 3. That's what I put in, and I'm gonna put save since I put that in, and it's been changed from that to that now, as you can see. Now I could just exit and go to injector calibration data number 4. Say okay to that. Now I'll start. This is a Bosch scanner. I know it says Mac, but it's a Bosch 625X. So that's what the injector was. Now I need to put in the new value, which it says it is 8S1U. I'm sorry, BS1U. BS1U F1I F1I BS1U F1I. Yes. Save. Now it's changed it. You would focus. After storing all 4 injectors, let's prime it a few times. Primed it 3 times already. Let's do it 3 more times. Here's the codes we got. DPF filter, faulty operation, torque difference, cylinder limit not attained, exhaust, gas recirculation, low flow rate, torque difference, cylinder not limited, not attained. I'm gonna clear all of them. Clear only. I didn't do a full vehicle scan because that takes way too long. Now it's started. Make sure we have no leaks. Oh yeah, we're Gucci. Oh yeah. Good to go. notes came back. It's great. I just took it on the highway for a cruise. It is running good. It is a stick, so. About to do an oil change. Give it to who should be a very happy customer. Now I gotta reset the service reminder light. A lot of info in this video. So what we do is put the vehicle off. Now to reset the service reminder, vehicle off, key on. Sorry. Vehicle off. Push in the trip reset where my finger is. Over here. Hold it, turn the key to the on position, engine off. Let go of that button, press this button within 20 seconds.